If you live on South Vancouver Island, you're probably already aware that there's a ton of waterfalls you can see here. But this top 10 list has hidden gems that even the locals may not know about. From paradise swimming holes to some of the island's most powerful river drops, here's my top 10 South Van Isle waterfalls for anyone looking to explore what this amazing island has to offer. Number 1 is Robertson River Falls. Located just south of the town of Lake Cowichan, this is one of the bigger waterfalls on this list. Some of my favorite things about this waterfall are the beautiful green water in the pool you can swim in at the bottom, as well as it being a lesser known spot, making it a bit more quiet and peaceful than other more touristy waterfall attractions on the island. Be aware though, if you want to come see its beauty, that you have to hike in about 4 kilometers with a total of 137 meters elevation gained. But trust me, you definitely won't be disappointed when you see this hidden gem. Number 2 is Mystic Beach Falls. This waterfall is one of a kind on Vancouver Island in that it pours right onto a beautiful sandy ocean beach. Located a 2-kilometer hike down from the China Beach parking lot off West Coast Road, this location is one of my favorite sunset spots on all of Vancouver Island. The best time to see this waterfall is between spring and fall, as its water volume is greatly affected by the lack of rain in the summer. And the best way to experience Mystic Beach would be to hike down some camping gear and spend the night right on the sand to experience one of its incredible sunsets. Coming in at number 3 is Wallbrand Falls. Now this waterfall is probably the hardest to get to on this list by far. Wallbrand Falls is located near Carmana-Wallbrand Provincial Park, and to get there you have to drive around 70 kilometers from the town of Lake Cowichan on some pretty rough gravel roads. It is definitely worth making the trip out to see its gorgeous green water swimming pools and many cascading drops. If you decide to make the trip out there, it's definitely worth it to spend the night camping at the central Wallbrand wreck site and explore some of Canada's largest trees in this provincial park's lush old-growth forest. Number 4 is the Hidden Falls at Sombrio Beach. Imagine a magical hidden cave waterfall you could basically take a shower under. Well, it exists, and here on Vancouver Island, located on one of its best beaches. But I definitely wouldn't take a shower under it, as you may end up with a public indecency ticket, as Sombrio Beach has become an extremely popular camping and hiking spot. The Sombrio Beach parking lot is located 2 kilometers down a gravel road off West Coast Road, and the beach is only a short walk down from there. If you come to Sombrio Beach to camp or to see the hidden waterfall, it's definitely worth it to walk to the end of the beach to see the other beautiful waterfall that pours into the ocean when the tide is in. Now the next 3 waterfalls on this list can all be seen in one day if you live in or are visiting Victoria, and with that said, number 5 is Little Niagara Falls. One of the island's most visited waterfalls, this single drop beauty is located in Goldstream Provincial Park, which is just outside of the island's largest city, Victoria. The best time to see this one is definitely between fall and spring, as the water volume varies greatly with precipitation, and in the summer it is not nearly as impressive. Being one of the tallest waterfalls on this list, only a short drive out of Victoria and a short walk in from the parking lot, it is definitely a big reward for little work to come see this one. Number 6 is Cascade Falls. When visiting Victoria, it is definitely worth your time to head over to the Saanich area and check out Cascade Falls on the Mackenzie Bight Trail. This popular waterfall is located about 2 kilometers down the trail from the parking area, but my suggestion would be to do the whole trail and check out the beautiful ocean inlet at the bottom. This is yet another seasonal waterfall, so it's best to visit this one after it's received a decent amount of rainfall to see it in its full potential. Also located just outside of Victoria is the majestic Sitting Lady Falls. This waterfall only takes about 5 minutes to walk to from one of the 2 Woody's Lagoon parking lots. Just make sure you park at the right one if you don't want to hike in about 2 kilometers. While visiting Sitting Lady Falls, it's definitely a good idea to also take a little walk around the surrounding lagoon and enjoy the beautiful scenery the park has to offer. Number 8 is Maryvine Falls and the Sooke Potholes. Do you want like 10 waterfalls in one location with swimming holes included? Well, look no further than the Sooke Potholes, which also shares the same parking lot as the Maryvine Falls trailhead. Located very close to tons of amenities and convenience just outside the town of Souk, Sooke Potholes is great to spend a whole day exploring, hiking, and swimming through little canyons to secret waterfalls. Keep in mind though that the Sooke Potholes is a very popular swimming spot in summer, so it might be difficult to claim your own plot of land by the river to relax at. Maryvine Falls is a seasonal waterfall and the biggest in the area that's a must-see during the rainy months. It was pretty hard to pick my favorite waterfall in the Ladysmith area, as there's a number of really pretty and unique ones there, but Bannon Creek Falls made this list for a reason. My recommendation would definitely be to go in the wintertime after it has snowed on the small mountain that it's located on. Seeing this waterfall in this winter wonderland setting is definitely an inspiring experience. While you can hike up about 5 kilometers from the town of Ladysmith to reach the falls, you can actually avoid a lot of the distance and most of the 400 meters elevation if you have a higher clearance vehicle to take up the back logging roads to get closer. Either way though, this waterfall is definitely worth the work to go see. The last and final waterfall on this list is Little Nitinat Falls. Now this waterfall is easily one of my top 5 favorite waterfalls on all of Vancouver Island. Crystal clear green water and big water volume almost year round, falling from a pretty good height are just a few things I love about this treasure. It is truly a hidden gem, and most times I've had the whole spot to myself with my friends. This one is definitely not easy to get to, as you have to drive down some rougher logging roads to get to it, but more than worth it if you don't mind gravel travel. Best time of year to see this one? Most definitely the summer for swimming. This pretty much concludes my top 10 list of the best South Vancouver Island waterfalls for anyone needing some ideas to plan their next outdoor adventure in this beautiful part of the island. I've posted links to more extensive videos with all these waterfalls in the description below, so feel free to check them out for further information on how to make your adventure the best it can be. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe, as I post new waterfall content every Saturday.